What's going on, guys? My name is MJ. Welcome to my channel, and today we're going to talk about gold stocks and how it gave me the edge in my portfolio. My name is MJ. Today is Sunday, April 26th. I just want to give you guys a disclaimer that this is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes, so take it with a grain of salt. And if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and let's get into it. I already made this video. I recorded myself yesterday talking about gold stocks and things like that, but I didn't want to make it so pushy that I feel like I'm endorsing these stocks. I'm just a regular dude making YouTube videos, so this is just my opinion. I don't want you guys to sue me.
So I can sue you, you ugly piece of shit.
On top of that, this is the real me. I was just like dressed up and stuff like that. This is just real me. I just got my computer. I just spit my ideas, and it is what it is. So with that said, let's get on to the video. So gold, why is gold so important in our daily lives nowadays, and why is it so essential in the market? So number one, gold is basically deemed as jewelry, coins, things like that, which is not wrong. But there's more about gold than meets the eye. Gold is one of the best conductors out there, aside from palladium and platinum and silver. And it's very much used for low voltage cell phones, electronics, cameras, audio, and things like that. So as the demand of cell phones and things like that, low voltage electronics are in demand, so is gold. To extend that, computers also need gold, laptops and other types of machineries, electronics. More importantly, in the medical field, in dentistry, they use gold to fill in the teeth, and in the medical field with their equipment, with their operational equipment, CT scans, machines, and things like that. So gold is very much essential. As long as there's demand for technology, I believe there's demand for gold. So, and to overextend this, gold is also needed in aerospace, as you can see, aerospace, and also glass making. As infrastructure comes up, glass is going to be needed, therefore gold is needed as well. With the current state of economy, the stimulus packages just comes and comes and comes. The value of the dollar lowers. And with that said, what do people hone into to put their investments in? You can put it in the foreign exchange, sure. You can put it in the real estate, sure. You can put it in other things. Although at this time the power of the dollar is going to be devalued as these stimulus come up. Right now, oil is very risky to invest on, and so is the other markets. But gold, I think, in the span of from now to maybe the next year or early next year, gold will still be highly regarded and highly valued. To play a little bit of devil's advocate, why you shouldn't buy gold. One thing that comes into my mind is the yields are low, and also is it a short-term or a long-term stocks. But that's the question that you have to ask yourself. Is your strategy more of a long-term or a short-term? And also, are you more on the high gains or the low gains? So it's really just up to you. For me, it stands in my portfolio because of the steady growth, at least as of this time. And it may be quite short for me to invest on gold due to the factors that maybe the rise of the value of dollar is going to come up sharply. Who knows? We will see. And is it too expensive to buy gold now? Well, that's relative, as I said. For your strategy to be successful, growth needs to be at your utmost priority, at least for me. Without any growth for any stock, expensive or cheap. The growth is the most important thing for me. So, getting into the three stocks that I want to talk about, number one, appropriately named, is GOLD, gold. Say it again that these are not financial advice. These are just my stock picks. So we're going to talk about Barrick Gold Corporation. They are a Canadian company that is into the mining generally. So looking at their numbers, this past week they came from about 24 and change to 26 and change, 27.10, and 27.10 on Friday. Looking at the earnings, last year you can make up about 1/4% in your capital, and then debt to capital ratio is 20%. When you put that side by side in the average industry, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So average industry is 48, gold is 24%, debt to asset is about half of the industry. So looking at these initial numbers, they are solid. And I want to take a peek of the balance sheet. I think it's important that you look into the balance sheet and see the total assets and also the long-term debt. But also we have to factor in the weighted average of of the years of these companies, the progress of them. So, for example, the Barrick Gold has 9.4, and then 10, 11, 9, and 29. One would say that 2019, 2018 would weigh a little more than 2017 and 2016, and of course 2015, because these are more up to date and these are more current as businesses evolve and become better as businesses. So take that into account. So gold had great numbers 2019, but more current information, I had to go to Morningstar to get the most current information, and we go to financials. Price per book is 225, and also the debt to equity is 0.26, which is really good. The lower the debt to equity is, close to zero, but negative is not good. Close to zero is great. Moving forward, we got FNV. I've been looking into FNV for a little while now because their numbers are very much solid, and they had solid numbers, and their debt is super low. Franco-Nevada is a resource sector royalty and investment company that was formed. They're basically another Canadian company, and established portfolio of mining, oil, and natural gas royalties, and certain equities and interests. So within the past 3 months, let's go year to date. So their average year to date was about 110, and then it dipped to 77. So now it's going back up to now 136.48 this past Friday. The return on it last year was only 7% compared to gold, compared to GOLD, which is 25, around 25, 27. But as I said, these are short term for me, short term investments, low yield. These are just to secure good gains for me. Debt to capital is 1.61, can't really beat that. Industry average is same with gold, same with GOLD. Industry average 48%. The long-term debt to ratio is 1.63. The gross profit margin is 51. Industry is 23, so it's more than half. Profit margin. Looking at the numbers, initially it looks great. So total debt, I don't know if you guys can see this, but total debt from 2015 to 2019, relatively it decreases. So that's what you kind of want to see in a business where their debt is in the beginning of their debt in the beginning of their business decreases. So 457 0, I guess, on this one, on the following years, and then at least half or more than half come 2019. So going to the financials, ratings as of April 24, price per book is 5.10 and debt to equity is 0.02. Can't beat that. Lastly, last stock that we're gonna look into is one that I just acquired, KL. KL is priced at 42.85, and again, they are a Canadian company, gold producer with 3 cornerstone operating mines located in Canada and Australia. So here we go. Looking at the earnings, last year somebody could have gotten a 36% return. Debt to capital 0.84, and industry average the same as the other two, 48%. KL is 0.28 long-term debt. Debt to assets nearly zero. Gross profit margin is 3 times the industry average, and profit margin is 8 times the industry average. So solid numbers, at least last year's. So looking at the book value per share, 6.02. 2019 is 8.67. Total debt 22.2 is been decreasing as years go by. So that's what you want to see. More details in this page, of course, but looking at the current standings of KL from Morningstar, Kirkland Lake Gold. Financials. We got price per book 6.54 and debt to equity is 0.01. So those are my 3 picks with 3 variety of prices. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if it's a little long, but it was necessary for me to explain why I chose to buy these. I hope you guys like this video. If you guys can kindly just tap that thumbs up button and make it blue, that'd be super great, super appreciated. And if you guys enjoy my videos, please consider subscribing. I'm also on Instagram at Marlon J Manuel, and I hope to see you guys on the next video. I don't know when is it gonna be. This is fairly sustainable for me. I'm sorry if it hasn't been every day that I've been doing videos. It's just because it seems so repetitive, the news nowadays, and it's very regurgitated. So these are true to me and true to my content and true to what I've been researching on. So not regurgitated, and I hope you guys appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next. Cheers.